Drop swings look really, really cool in Steel Mace Vinyasa, and they also really challenge your proprioceptive awareness to sense where your body is in space without seeing yourself in a mirror. So I'll demo a quick drop swing and what that looks like, beginning in a reverse guard position. So you can press your mace up into an overhead position. So don't start quite yet. Hopefully you've perfected your mill before you attempt this. So a clean drop swing mill looks like this. I'm gonna drop, swing, and bring it into this half prayer position versus this, which is an order position. So I press my mace overhead. It's in horizontal overhead position. I drop, bend the elbow deeply, and land here, yielding the globe over the handle. Let's break that down. Now you can practice. Find your reverse guard position. Press your mace overhead. Imagine you're pulling your mace apart for a moment and then start to crush your mace ends together, your hands together under your mace, almost like you're bending it in half. From here, you want to drop your globe and let it swing, and as soon as it tail whips out to your left side, you're gonna bring it over the shoulder and land right at the solar plexus. Press it up, drop, swing, catch. Press, drop, swing, catch in half prayer. You can catch in order or in prayer, depending on how dynamic your motion is. And starting in this upright position really challenges you to find that full shoulder mobility, so maximum shoulder flexion and stable. This translates well to yoga in poses or postures like Warrior One, or anything that requires you to have your hands overhead, so things like handstand or headstand as well. Last two. Last one. And then transition and switch sides. You can start choked up on the mace. This is definitely going to change the trajectory of the mace. It changes the physics a bit, so I like to choke down as much as possible. Press your mace into that horizontal overhead position. Sense when the globe is traveling down and feeling that swing. Land with the leverage. See how it's slightly angled versus having it just plop in that position and potentially hitting my face. So press it up overhead. Engage your glutes, full foot contact with your Nabosa mat. Drop, swing, catch. Drop, swing, catch. Find your repetitions. If I'm going too fast, feel free to do half the repetitions that I'm doing. I'm just going to aim for about 10 repetitions so that you can start to get the practice. Just remember, if you're not perfect at it at first, that's fine. You're going to get better the more you practice and expose yourself to the stimuli, especially a lot of these more advanced workouts, you'll be having intervals, which will allow you to get the practice that you need to work the precision, the timing, and the breath control. Last two. Last one. So here's my half prayer, here's my guard. Either one is fine. All right. Last and most complex shoulder drill, the inside mill. So we know we've done our forward mill. Actually, sorry, not an inside mill, an outside mill. So we got our forward mill and then our opposite direction mill. So with a forward mill or a 360 degree swing, single-handed, looks like this. The opposite, I like to just take it in reverse. Still hitting those same marks. Elbow lock, glide it into back position. Super healthy for your shoulders. Once you can get it dialed in, you can choke up as much as you need to. You can perform staccato. Basically just doing the same exact thing as a forward mill, but in reverse, in the opposite direction. Searching for that tail whip moment in the back. So again, the body really understands the forward mill. To do a reverse mill, basically, take it in reverse. Unwind that pattern, do it exactly backwards. Try to keep your mace, your arm, traveling pretty close to the fulcrum or point of rotation versus straightening your arm all the way out on that backswing. You really want to drop your wrist down. Last two. And last one. Again, super important to become ambidextrous, strong in both shoulders, strong in both directions, and it will really help maximize your Steel Mace Vinyasa practice.